No more room. A Middlebury animal rescue says since the eviction moratorium lifted, many pet owners are surrendering their pets, filling up kennels at a number of rescues and shelters. Channel 3 Waterbury Bureau Chief Dennis Valera shows us how animal control in Waterbury is trying to help lighten the load.
It's been a full house at the Brass City Rescue Alliance. The rescue's founder, Jen Humphrey, says they've been fielding calls from pet owners all over the state, saying they can't care for their animals anymore. She says the uptick started last week when the eviction moratorium lifted.
Basically, their time has run up, and a lot of people are moving out of state, and they can't take their dogs, cats, whatever with them, and all of the local rescues have really been getting hit hard.
She's also having a hard time getting them adopted. Humphrey says summer is already a hard season for adoptions since many families are traveling. With pandemic restrictions almost entirely gone, it's been even harder, meaning space for new animals is nearly impossible.
Last summer they were in, or they camped and stayed locally and kind of did backyard barbecues and swimming. A lot of people put in pools. This year, it has just literally crawled to a standstill.
Humphrey adds many pets have been reportedly dumped in the area. In Waterbury, animal control officers have been busy getting hundreds of animals off the street in the last year.
From July 1st of 2020 up until June 30th of this year, there was 400 give or take.
Their shelter has also helped adopt or reunite more than 100 dogs this year. They also recommend shelters and rescues if their animals are not a good fit.
We actually recommend them to different adoption centers and rescues or different other dog pounds. You know, sometimes other places have different varieties.
For any family considering having to separate from their pet, Humphrey says to only surrender them as a last resort.
Do everything you can to keep them with you, because it is so hard to put them in the hands of someone else and not know what is going to happen to them.
Now, all the dogs that you saw in this story are up for adoption, so if you're interested in helping out the Brass City Animal Rescue, find this story on the Channel 3 app. Here in Middlebury, Dennis Valera, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.